Answer common queries on functional career. Now, I have noted very few queries that I have recently received from a few folks asking for a guidance on making their functional career with Oracle applications. So I just listed down 3 points, which I believe most of them I have already covered. Okay, I have specifically received in relation to procure to pay, business process flow, but these kind of queries holds good for any process flows. Say if someone came back to me and asked, where do I begin? So if you take that example of procure to pay business process flow, then as I've explained you previously, it starts with, say identifying your suppliers and bringing the suppliers on board and approving it. So that's where your supplier lifecycle management module comes into picture. So unless you have decided your business process flow in which you are going to specialize, this query may not come. So if you haven't decided, then the answer to this question would be you have to start with e-business suite fundamentals. Okay, so once you complete e-business suite fundamentals, which basically forms your grounds or basis of learning Oracle application, that's where the next step is. You need to go and identify or choose a business process flow that aligns to your previous industry experience or your educational qualifications. The second frequently asked question is, I don't have any IT experience, can I still make career as an Oracle functional consultant? Yes, indeed you can. If you are very experienced in the industry, then as I said repeatedly, that's what adds to your success of an Oracle career. And the training actually bridges your requirement of learning the IT side of things. Oracle functional consultant needn't have a IT experience. Okay, he is someone who is a middleman between the business users and the IT technical folks like developers or technical consultants or database administrators. So what he does it is he takes the business requirements, translate them into easily understandable words, and then pass it back to the technical team. Okay, that's one of the roles. Other role is he understands the business requirements, and then based on the functionality within Oracle applications, he gives a solution back to the business to say, okay, these are the things that Oracle e-business suite can do it based on your business requirements. So he's the person who actually translate the business requirements and then map it to Oracle applications. Okay, so it doesn't require too much of an IT skills, to be honest with you, but what it requires is more of a business experience and lesser of an IT experience. But as you will grow along, you will certainly learn on the job of and gain your IT experience, which is what you call as an experience of an Oracle functional consultant. The third type of a question that I frequently got was, where should I go for training? Well, there are a number of training institutions worldwide that you can go and approach. Excuse me. But all along my career in last 12 years, I have seen that Oracle training are extremely expensive to take, and that's actually one of the reasons why it motivated me to create these trainings and offer them, because to be honest with you, I didn't take a paid training after I started my career in Oracle applications. So I have learned everything on the job, but I realized that if I had an access to training, a good training with good content, and that was affordable, then I would have gone for the training, and that would have cut down the time that I had spent to learn. So of course there are a lot of institutions, but the trainings are a lot of very expensive. But when you come to ACL, the training is very cheap here. We just charge $199 for 1 year of subscription, and using that subscription you can access all our trainings online, and those trainings are fast streaming videos which can be accessed on demand 24 by 7. So that's where I'm trying to leverage my experience that I've gained over a period of time and made it very economical on ACL. So if you would like to know more about our training offerings, feel free to go to our website, which is aclnz.com, and you can find all the details out here. All right, so as you can see, there are a number of trainings we are adding, and we constantly add all these trainings, potentially I try to add it every week. So if you want to see what trainings have been added, you can simply go to this one, just added trainings, and as you could see out here, these are the trainings that's been added in August, and in September. Or looks like it's not a very good view out here. Let me just close this one and go to another browser out here. Potentially we can get a better look here. Yeah, so as you will see out here, the number of trainings we have added in August, say procurement contracts or sourcing fundamentals or iSupplier portal fundamentals. Likewise in September we have added a number of trainings. So you've got a variety of choices, plus it's so economical. I believe you may not be able to find such affordable training uh, at other places, but I would say that look around and find out good places wherein the trainers are experienced enough from experience in the sense having the experience of implementing Oracle or working as a functional consultant and then giving you training. I've seen a lot of times that the person have no experience, but just that they've taken a course and started training other people. So it won't be productive enough, I believe, because that person may not be able to share real life scenarios or tell you the details of Oracle applications. But anyway, so these are the number of choices or number of things that you can do as far as the Oracle training is concerned. In the next movie, I will explain you how to go about learning a specific business process flow once you've identified it. For instance, if you have identified order to cash as a specialization that you would like to make your career in as an Oracle functional consultant, then how to go about learning it. I will explain you the incremental process involved in the learning.